Okay, good evening. Welcome to our first ever compensation plan Zoom. I don't think we ever did one before, officially anyway. And so really as part of just working on recurring systems in the team, you noticed August 1st, we've got our Monday night onboarding, welcome to Plexus calls at 7 o'clock. And then at 7:30, we have our team calls, community connection. And that's where you can hear all the good stuff, maybe inspiration, mindset, the 4 pillars of working your network marketing business. Brittany did recruiting and on Monday. And so just all good stuff. So now what we are doing is once a month, we're going to have a compensation plan Zoom just like this, and it's the basics. And then next month, I think we're going to add on an advanced, going over really more like senior gold or ruby and above, because there's a lot more there. But this is the basics, like, hey, how do I get paid? How do I earn my money? How does it get calculated? Where do I find it? All those things. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen and we're going to run through it. Okay. Let's see here. Share screen. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. I have no idea what is going to come up. Let me move this. That. And make that go across the top. Hang on. All right. Present. Full screen. Okay. Here we go. All right. Amy's nodding her head. She's the only one I can see right now because I just shrunk it down. So Amy, you're my visual. All right. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about the Plexus compensation plan. Okay. So first thing that we decided that we were going to start with is like, let's just talk about some terms that we throw around, right? Every business has its own terms and acronyms and all those things. Okay, so let's just run through. Okay, one of the first things that we talk about is PV. All right, and so that's the personal volume, right? That it's a value that is assigned to Plexus products, and it's pretty close to the cost, but not, just about, right? So Slim is $78, its PV is 72. Okay, so it's just a value that Plexus assigns, and we use that for getting compensated. Okay, so you guys as as brand ambassadors, right? You're going to earn PV through your personal purchases, and you can earn your PV through retail customers, right? So those are the 2 different ways that you can bump up your PV, and we'll talk all about what you can do with that. All right. So another term we throw around is a qualified brand ambassador. Okay. So really that just means you, a brand ambassador with 100 plus PV. Okay. That's what makes you qualified to earn commissions. Okay. All done on a monthly basis. Everything that we do cycles monthly. There might be like a quarterly, product of the season or whatever, but everything is really monthly. Okay. A lot of times the first time that you're working your business and you're seeing points and people back there and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got, 50 points or whatever. And then all of a sudden midnight Eastern time hits, and then it's, the first of the next month, and you're like, what happened to it all? Well, guess what? We get to do it all over again. Okay. So, that's 100 plus PV for a qualified brand ambassador. So basically, it's like buying a triplex, buying Slim and Ease, whatever. That's all you need to earn endless money, okay, right? So, well, what's a qualified VIP customer? That's something else that we talk about because as you're starting to build your business, that's important. So a VIP customer is someone who places 100 plus PV order. Everyone comes in as a customer, okay? And it's not until you make your first sale, if you will, sharing with someone, and that you can opt to upgrade to a brand ambassador and start earning commissions, okay? Another term we talk about are Plexus points. It's like, oh, you need this many points for this and all that, or someone orders and you get those points and everything. And so the points are just the payment system, right? That is based on the PV. We'll talk about the assignment of different PV, different levels, all that as we go further, but each point has a dollar value. It changes every month. We'll talk about it later on and how that comes about, how you can calculate that, what that looks like. But points are what you're looking for in your back office. And you earn those on the VIP customers and the brand ambassador purchases from your team. Okay. And it actually goes 7 levels down altogether. And the number of points that you earn actually depends on the PV amount, okay, and the position. So the points for your level 1 are different than the points for a level 5, okay? We've got that coming up as well. So that's just some helpful terms, right? Okay, well, let's talk about some other helpful information that we have, right? So we have different pay periods. We always say, we love it that we get paid 5 times a month. I'm telling you, to this day, 8 years in, I still am like, oh my gosh, it's Thursday. I'm getting paid. Like it still makes me happy and surprises me, right? And it's just nice because it carries you along until like the big pay, monthly pay. So weekly pays, they run, okay, because we have pay periods. They run from Sunday to Saturday, okay? And that weekly pay is what we get paid out business building bonuses, okay? And again, we'll talk about that as we move on. We have also monthly pay, okay? And that usually, we just got paid a day or two ago. It usually drops on or before the 15th, and that's when we get paid commissions, right? Plus our points, right? So commissions is a percentage of our PV and points is our profit sharing, if you will. Then we also get paid achievement bonuses. That's when you get money paid on different ranks as you work your way up and you're working your business. So, so the pay point, I talked a little bit about that. The pay point varies each month, okay? And last month I printed out my my commissions for July. We just got paid, right? The pay point was 289. That's pretty good. We're working our way up to 3. That's a goal, in case you're wondering. And like I said, our businesses run in monthly cycles, and you can find, so you're thinking, okay, you're talking about all this stuff. Well, is there something that we can print out to see all the different activity? Of course there is. And I had told you, so we've got the commission summaries in the virtual office. That's where it's going to give all of the detail. And I also, told you guys how to get that before if you wanted to print it. But here we've got this too. So you log into your virtual office. You go to your dashboard, then you're clicking on the left-hand side to My Business and Commission Summary. That's going to be your weekly, your monthly, special incentives that you might earn if it's cash or something like that. Or as you get on to Jewel, you'll get like lifestyle bonuses and all of that, okay, right? So that's really where you're going to find that. But guess what? We're going to go through it, okay? So I've got a sample here. This is what it looks like. Like I said, you've got the dashboard here, My Business, and you go to Commission Summary. It's pretty basic, but it gives you everything that you need. So you can see that the arrow here, you can expand it and it'll give you some detail. If there is some, you've got the description gives you what, the weekly pay. So this one I just pulled May 5th to May 11th. That was the pay period. And when you get money, then it's in there. When you see the month here, that's the monthly commissions, okay? and they're coming in. So you're going to have your dollar amount there. And then weekly, what you're going to see is you're going to see business building bonuses. Okay. And it's going to have the person's name and it's going to have their ID, I believe, or some numbers after it. And then you're going to see what did I get from Jane Doe? $29. Oh, Sally, I got 30. And so, and then you're going to see right over here, you've got the date paid, so you know when it came in. And the other thing is on the monthly commissions, you're going to see there's a processing fee, $2.95. So reasonable. And that's what the Plexus Pay account just charges us to hold the money there. It's like a processing fee, but it's only on the monthly. So $2.95, 12 times a year. So this is good, right? So this is gives you a lot of information. So now, hey, let's talk about the first thing that we earned. We talked about business building bonuses, right? So you decided you either shared with a friend and they purchased, or you're purposefully like really just going after it and building a business. So when you personally sponsor, right, that's you bringing somebody onto your team, a new VIP customer, the first thing that you're going to earn is a business building bonus, right? So those are on that 100 plus PV order. Again, why we told you it matters. That's a qualified order in order to earn a business building bonus. You might have somebody come on who orders less than 100 PV. They just want the slim or something. You're still going to get points for that. You're just not going to get business building bonuses. So, and the business building bonus now is paid out as 20% of the total PV that's purchased on their initial order, okay? Which is so cool. It used to just be $20, but now you get the package that the person really needs. You customize it. It's like, I'd really love it. You know, if people were buying like Triplex, Reset, and X Factor Plus, you were just getting $20, even though that was the best package for your new VIP customer. Now you get 20% of that. So, and again, that's just on the initial order. So just for example, right, someone orders, I don't know, I guess it's Triplex, 108 PV, right? So you're the sponsor, right? The qualified sponsor, you're going to earn a business building bonus of 2160, and that's calculated by the order PV times 20%. So that's how you get 2160, right? And again, business building bonuses are weekly. So it's almost like a little encouragement along the way. And especially when you're starting to build, right? It's kind of nice to have $25, $30 here and there. You add, 3 people, or you've already earned over $100, right? Weekly before you even get your full on commissions. And so I absolutely love that. Okay. So next up, we get paid commissions monthly. Remember I said that. So you get paid up to 25% of commissions, and it's on your own PV, remember, your purchases plus those retail customer purchases. And you get paid on everything over that 100 PV, all right? Because remember, 100 PV qualifies you to build a business and earn commission. So anything over that is what you're going to get paid on. So again, if you don't have 100 PV in a month, right? I mean, sometimes it happens, like maybe whatever, you're not going to earn commissions, but you've got your 101 to 499 PV, you're earning 15% commission. Anything 500 PV and over, 25% commission. So it's like money back on your purchases. So they're paying us to buy our products. Like, it's crazy. And if you have retail customers, then that's how you can bump it up to 500 PV. No one says that you have to have 500 PV, but a lot of times you got a big family. We have a lot of big families, like you're buying kids vitamins and whatever. Like, so by the time you're Ruby, I mean, you might be buying 500 PV. And and again, commissions are paid monthly. Okay, next up on our monthly commissions is what we call the points. We're talking about points. You get points for each order. I don't know. We like to kind of refer to that as profit sharing, right? Because the way that Plexus splits it out, It is, they're sharing the profit with us, and we're getting paid. They gave us the value of points with each purchase. So you're going to earn, like we talked about, points for each customer, right? So each customer with 25 plus PV, but each brand ambassador with 50 or more PV. Okay. So it's a little bit different. That's why I put the chart in here, because if you've got VIP only, VIP and ambassadors, and then all the way up to 100 PV. So again, the number of points that you earn is based on, your customer's purchase for the month, the PV for the month, and their level on your team. So if you've got a level 1 customer, right, and they only buy the slim, it's going to be 4 points, right? Because that's just 72 PV. But if they've got their 100 plus PV order, you're getting 6 points. So it just depends on the level and their PV. And then here we go. Each point has a dollar value, what we call the pay point value. Remember, I said 289 this month, and it's based on the total commissionable pool, right? Which varies monthly. So this is what Plexus does. They take their profits, right, each month. Half goes back into the business, of course, which is why we are a debt-free company. And then they improve systems, and they, do all these other things, right? And pay their employees and all that. We get the other half as brand ambassadors, and they take that total amount, okay? And then depending on the points, right? How many people are working, how many people are purchasing, what the dollar amounts are. And that's how they come up with the pay point, right? It's really like the points into the commissionable amount, okay? And that's a lot of detail, but I just kind of wanted to tell you what Plexus does. So, and again, so let's just run through an example. So say, you're silver, right? You went silver this month or something like that. So you've got 3 level 1s, right? So that's 3 people times 6 points. You're getting 18 points, right? 18 points. A lot of our examples will use 275 for a pay point. You never know what it's going to be, and that's solid at 275. I can't even tell you the last time it went down. So we'll use that so that, those charts where we say you could earn this if you add 3, 9, 20 people, whatever it is. Well, a lot of times we'll use 275 or 280, just so we don't want to exaggerate, right? When we want people in, we want them to know this is what you can earn. And then guess what? When it's more, it's like bonus. So that's $49 in profit sharing or points that you're earning on, plus your commissions, plus your business building bonuses, all of that. So, and again, you get paid all the way down to level 7, but we'll go over a little bit more. It just depends on what rank you are and all of those things. Okay. But that's amazing. Okay. Next up, achievement bonuses. And I love these. This means that you're working your business. You've hit a rank. First one is silver. And so you earn these one-time bonuses when you reach that new rank for the first time, right? And all the way up to senior ruby. So you can see there that, it's $100 for silver, $150, $250, all the way up to $750. But what's really cool is that you can also earn fast start bonuses. And basically all that does is double whatever the achievement bonus is for that rank, right? So, and that's, I don't have a separate screen or whatever for fast start, but basically fast start is where you complete that level within a certain time period. So silver is 30 days, senior silver is by like the end of the second month, and then you've got the third month for the next. You've got all the way up to month 5 to go senior ruby fast start. Doubles $750. Like, is that super cool? And we had a few people on our team who did that recently. So it is achievable. So I love that. And then the achievement bonuses get paid out in the monthly commissions, except for, just to make it fun, the silver ones get paid out immediately, just to encourage you in that first weekly pay, but the regular achievement bonus comes out in the monthly. That's the only one that's a little tricky. Everyone else gets paid out monthly. But we love it because you get the fast start portion early. So, okay. So let's talk about, like, we're talking about rank achievement bonuses and all that. Let's talk about rank up requirements. Okay. So there are a couple of different requirements. So you're doing a little balancing, you got some plates in the air, but guess what? It's really simple. And this is something I pulled if you have not done it, and maybe I'll put it in the Energy Bus chat. There's a compensation plan summary. I lived with that thing. So maybe you look at it and you say, oh my gosh, this is like French. Like I don't understand it, but I thrived on it, right? Because I'm a numbers person, I'm a CPA. Like I loved this, but it kept me, I'm like, okay, all right, I need this many level one. I need this. Okay. I need, okay. All right. And it just really helped me. So, we've got brand ambassador, right? So that's when you've added somebody, you get paid on your level ones. Senior brand ambassadors just means that you added 2 people. And here's the thing, like you can get paid on that, right? You don't have to wait till you're silver to get paid. That's what I love. So maybe you haven't hit that rank, but you're considered a senior brand ambassador if you've personally sponsored 2 people. Okay. Then we get to silver. So you've got to have 3 level ones, right? And that's something that we watch. That's why you always want to be recruiting, because by the time you get up to diamond, there's a higher requirement. You've got to have, that's one of the things where, and I actually love that Plexus does this. It's very reasonable that this is jumping ahead, but for diamond, you really only need 7 level ones ordering 100 PV. That's incredible. So that means that you just can't find a runner, right? And think you're going to get paid. You can't. You have to have other people working the business. So, but we don't have to juggle legs or balance them or anything like that. Like, oh, I need so many people here and so many people. Like, there's none of that. It's like you just work your business and you're going to be good, right? So, and again, silver and brand ambassador, it's 18 points, right? You've got 3 at 6 points. You're going to get that that $100 achievement bonus, and you're probably thinking, I get paid all the way down to level 5. Well, sometimes it's silver, you've got more than those 3 level ones. Maybe you have a level 1 who's adding people already, like you didn't make it to the next level, but so you could really get paid 5 levels down. Now it's probably a little unusual, but still, I mean, it's there. Plexus allows us to do that. And then the next level and then the next level, okay, senior silver, okay? So again, you still need those 3. Like you're going to notice that is a recurring theme. You've got to have 3. That's like a solid base. And then that's 50 points, okay? That's about, so that's about, I don't know, 10 people, right? I like to round it up to 10, okay? Because the theory is that maybe you've got some of the people that you've already brought on and they're bringing on people. So it's about 10 people, right? Now here is, I'm not going to dive really deeply into this concept, but we actually have what we call primary and second and outside leg points, okay? And this might be, you might need to hear this. Even I needed to hear it several times from Alita before I grasped it. But once you get it, you're good. It's like riding a bike. So you're going to have a primary leg. It's the one that earns you the most points. Outside leg is everybody else, just everybody all lumped together. So you need to make sure that when you get to senior silver, you've got your primary leg, but you need 10 points coming from an outside leg. Basically, that's 2 other people. That's your 3 people. You know what I mean? So, but they need to be ordering, at least so that you at least get 5 points from each of them, right? So basically, your 3 people have to be ordering. And then you're going to get the $150 one-time achievement bonus. And again, you get paid down to 5 levels. And then I'm even going to go up to gold, same thing. 3 people, it's 100 points. So we're talking about 20 people. You need 15 points on your outside leg. So again, you got to be working with other people. You can't just have one runner, $250 for the achievement bonus. And again, you get paid down 5 levels. So this is, I mean, again, I pulled this right from the commission summary because they do such a good job with that. Okay, so you're probably saying that's all great, right? But how do I actually get the money? Right? You know, it's like, oh gosh, yeah. Okay. So everybody is given a Plexus pay account. The brand ambassadors, once you earn money, that's the account where you're going to get, you're going to just manage all of your commission funds, right? Weekly, monthly, all of those. So the commission funds get directly deposited into this Plexus pay account. You're going to get notification. Hey, you got money. We love those. We love those emails, right? So you all probably just got some, right? So, and then what you can do is, you know, again, we've paid the $295 to, you know, to have that money in there. And then you just transfer your funds out into your personal bank account. You can actually also use the funds to purchase products only on one time or like discretionary orders, not subscriptions. Okay. And if your account does go inactive for some reason, you're not active in there, you're not transferring money. I don't know why that would happen, but you get charged a $6 monthly fee. So here's the way it works. Your Plexus Pay account is automatically created once you earn commissions. That's what triggers it, okay? And then once the account is created by Plexus, you're gonna be notified by email, okay? Then you need to set up your account and you literally follow the instructions in the email. Click, click, click. It's gonna walk you through, right? And then you'll start receiving your commissions into that pay account once it's set up. Easy peasy, right? And here's the thing. This is just extra credit. You know, I always have a little tidbit for you. Make sure your name and your Plexus account matches your license, because there's a lot of times they're going to ask you to upload your license. They like them to match. If they don't match, it's no big deal. There's a form you fill out and you get it changed. But it's something that we came across. Again, this is a women's thing, right? So maybe you have a hyphenated last name, but you didn't hyphenate your Plexus account, but your license is hyphenated. You know, you just want them to match. I just thought that's a good piece of information for you to have. Guess what? We got to the end. Okay, I am going to stop sharing here a minute. Oh, good. We do have lots of people on. I love it. Thank you. So I know I ran fast, okay? But you can take snapshots of it. This is recorded. You can go through, you can pause it, and learn those things. And this is what's going to happen. Now that you know all of this, it's going to start triggering things when you look at your Plexus commissions. You're going to be, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I see. Those dates are the weekly pay. Oh yeah, when it says the month and the year, that's our monthly. Like, things are going to start to click now that you have this information. But again, we're going to do this every month. There's nothing wrong with refreshers. You can share this with new people if in between they're earning money. And, you know, like I said, I really wanted to keep this to 30 minutes, successful. And I am just going to look at the messages. Yep, you've got money. Yeah, Ariel, I am. Well, but that's how we learn, you know, we learn when we hear different things. So I'm going to stop the recording a second, because this was amazing. And I thank you guys for being here.